Okay. Good afternoon, or good morning to all of you. You can hear me. I hope that you can see me as well. Everything is okay. Can you see the presentation? Is that okay on your screens? That is okay. Thank you very much. So once again, I wish a warm greeting to all of you. And today I would like to speak about the implementing the special traffic regime in UNESCO protected site of the city of Dubrovnik. So first, let me showcase the scenario when it began. Dubrovnik in 2017, as you previously know, because I spoke many times about it, was on the list of the cities to be one of the cities that are under endangered site because of the crowdness of overpopulation, tourism overcrowdedness, etc. And therefore, we had to take an actions, goals in and to find a way how to go in sustainability. You can see here on the pictures how Dubrovnik looked back in 2017. And as a result of our actions, we implemented the program, which is called the Respect the City, in late 2017, where we set a main goal for us to prevent further degradation of the quality of life of residents, to preserve the fragile culture and the natural heritage of the city, and to enhance the quality of the visitors' experience. Because we were aware that our citizens were not very lucky, and then we said, if our citizens are not lucky, then the guests that are coming to our city will be less luckier than the citizens, of course. And the quality of provided service is poor. So we decided to change direction, and we decided to manage Dubrovnik tourism. Just a second. Sorry. So we implemented short and mid-term measures, which were adopted in late 2017. Most important are new boarding rules for the cruise ships, with a better schedule of arrivals and the less crowds. So we had a rule, not more than 2 cruise ships at the same time, which was approved with the CLIA, Organization of Cruise Ship Companies. And this was very important for us, because with this, we lowered down the immediate number of guests in the old city. Also, we used the various smart city tools and deployed smart parking, 100% electric car sharing, digital city card, and etc. So in 2019, traffic was in the contact zone of the historic core, proved to be one of the biggest challenges. So we sorted the effect of a number of people in the old city, but the traffic continued to be one of the biggest problems that we were facing, because everyone wanted to go in the zone around the old city. We implemented the bus web shop program, which actually is an electronic service where every bus that is coming to a nearby zone by the old city has to pre-book their arrival in order to be there. If they do not book it, then of course they are paying a very high fines. So this service was implemented in 2019, and now it works perfectly. Also, the travel agencies and vehicle owners are obligated to buy online vouchers if they are operating with the cruise ships. So then we have control even for those guests that are coming with the buses from the cruise ships. We know exactly at what time, at what date, what number of buses is going to come. And therefore, of course, we can organize the area. Also in 2020, what we implemented in this zone around the old city is the technical and traffic technology solutions, where actually we do not need any more manpower to control this zone. Everything is done via cameras. Totally the zone is controlled with 10 cameras. Wherever vehicle come in the zone of protected area, they have to have a reason to come in that zone. And what is very important for us, it's actually information. And we were doing that because of information which was crucial for us. The system turned off. I hope that you can hear me now. Can you hear me? Yes, because suddenly everything was shut down for us. So, okay, thank you very much. What was our main goal is actually to have the first thing, information. How many buses or tourists is going to come at a certain day at Pile Gate, which is entrance of the old city. We got that information through this bus web shop system. And from 2019 to 2021 to nowadays, we have full control over the zone, and we can lower down the number of the buses in a certain period of day, certain period of hour. And with this, we avoid overcrowdedness. And just recently, 7 days ago, the University of Dubrovnik had their study, which they were examined in the year 2019 with 2022. So they concluded that the city of Dubrovnik made a great success considering managing tourists, because in 2022 we had more people in the old city throughout the year, but they were spread much better than back in 2019. So it was like we were saying at the beginning of trying to manage in tourism, it's not about the number, it is about the flow. So actually the better spreading within a day, within a week, within a month, and within a year, it's crucial to manage a tourist destination. In 2022, we decided to do a step forward. A step forward was first. I have a double service. I'm a mayor and I'm a member of Croatian National Parliament. So as a member of Croatian National Parliament, I proposed to National Parliament that we have to have a law that gives opportunity to local communities that are under UNESCO World Heritage Site to adopt a special traffic zone in protected cultural historical entity and contact zone. So that law is passed in 2022. Why is that important? Due to liberalization of car taxi industry, Dubrovnik was heavily hit back in 2019, because with liberalization of taxi industry, many taxi drivers from all over Croatia were coming to the city of Dubrovnik to do a taxi service. So as an example, before taxi liberalization, we had 180 taxi providers. After taxi liberalization, back in 2017, we had 4,500 taxi providers. So you can imagine what impact to the old city and UNESCO World Heritage Site is when 4,500 taxi drivers are constantly driving around that zone. So our lives and the quality of life, especially the people that are living within the old city, gets worse and worse because it's very hard for them to approach to their homes, or at least nearby their homes, since it's parking just outside of the city hall's perimeter. So therefore, knowing that we cannot cancel the law of liberalization taxi industry, we suggested to the government that we need to pass a traffic special law which is going to protect traffic zone around the UNESCO World Heritage Site. So as I previously was speaking about bus web shop and organizing buses around the old city, but with the same system, absolutely the same system, with the same cameras and everything, we are now implementing the new traffic regulations around the old city, which is going to give priority to all of those that are living in the city of Dubrovnik, so the citizens of Dubrovnik, but for all of those that are doing business in the city of Dubrovnik, they could come around in the protected zone by specific rules. So not everyone could come, and with that, we are absolutely sure that we will have success, considering lowering down the number of cars around the old city, increasing the quality of life of our citizens, and also final result will be lower negative impact on the UNESCO protected heritage site, which is also very, very important. We are now in process of passing this local law for limited traffic zone. We have just public inquiry about these limited traffic zones. We have more than 100 questions and proposals on that new local law. I hope that by 1 month time we will finish with answering for all of those proposals and inquiries about that zone, and I do hope that in 1 month time the City Council of Dubrovnik will pass the limited traffic zone law in the city, which is going to be a first local law like this one in Croatia. So there is no example in Croatia about limited traffic zones. So we are first that are stepping in these footsteps. It is going to be hard. We are aware of that. There will be a lot of negative image on myself as politicians, because if you forbid to someone something, no one likes you. This is normal thing, of course, but we are looking on long run. Short run, definitely people see just the obstacles. On the long run, they will see many advantages of these zones. So I'm absolutely sure that 2 or 3 years from now, people will see how easier their life will be around the old city, how better the quality of air will be around the old city. And actually, I think the future of not just the city of Dubrovnik transport, but many historical city lies in public transport. People need to get to use that. It's not that easy to get to historical sites. And on long run, I hope in the next year, we are going to build a parking place, which is more than 1,000 parking spaces will be reserved for all of those that want to come and see Dubrovnik. And from that zone, which is outside of the old city, they could use local transportation which will drive them to historical site. We call that park and ride. I think this is a crucial thing for sustainability of the cities. So as I previously said, we did successfully solve the first problem, that was overcrowdedness. And now this is the second problem, which is a problem of overcrowded streets with the car. So I do hope that in 1 year time, I will speak with you and presenting the results that we got from this action. So thank you very much for your attention.